Yeah, hi there, Tay, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the online TOEFL course called the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT. And first of all, you were one of my students back in 2012. You're one of my first-year composition students from Korea. You went through the 102, 103, 104. You did a great job there. And even more amazing, you took the TOEFL for the first time and you didn't even study that much and you got 84. Now, a lot of people are happy with 84. However, you have some goals of maybe changing universities. You need a higher TOEFL score. Your goal right now is 100. So currently you have subtotals, 21 on the reading, you have 20 points in the listening, 19 points in the speaking, and 23 points on the writing. Now, I got 3 suggestions right now that I think is going to be beneficial for you now. It's probably going to take approximately 2 months, about 8, maybe 12 weeks approximately for you to reach your goal. Now, I cannot guarantee this because every student's different. How hard you work, how regularly you study, all these things will have a big impact on how high or how much improvement you can make over the next 8 weeks. But first of all, stay in the habit of reading every day. Try to read magazines, newspapers, and books. Read approximately 45 to 60 minutes every day over the next 60 days. It doesn't even matter what you read as long as it's geared more toward adults. And remember, when you see words you don't know, don't stop. Keep reading. So that's my first suggestion. My second suggestion is to practice listening about the same amount of time each day, 45 to 60 minutes. Watch TV. You got TV, Tay? No? All right, I'll give you some suggestions on that. Now you got internet, right? Okay, so you have access to the internet. Okay, here's the first website here. I'm going to write it here. It's called TED Talks. TED Talks is an academic site where you can listen to educators, motivational speakers, scientists, and they will talk about a lot of different kinds of things. And there are subtitles in 58 different languages. Go to TED Talks on a regular basis to practice listening. Now, the next one is called NPR.org. You ever heard of that, Tay? NPR means nationalpublicradio.org. It's also a great website to practice your listening. So about 45 minutes a day, you can go to TED Talks or NPR online and you can practice your listening. But you're not done yet. As you read and listen, get in the habit of note-taking. Focus on the main points and the most important supporting points of those reading and listening passages. But here's the key. Once you get your notes down on paper, you want to use your notes to either write a summary or to orally summarize that information. So what you're doing now, Tay, is you're practicing your integrated speaking and integrated writing proficiencies also. So note-taking is absolutely important for the TOEFL IBT. And if you practice note-taking on a daily basis with your reading and your listening practice, it is going to help. Now, here's my third suggestion. So far I've suggested some reading practice and some listening practice. I said focus on taking notes and use the notes to speak and write about the information. Now, number 3. Go through the lessons. I'm going to email you my 60-day TOEFL study guide. And that's going to give you some practice with your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar. I'll give you practice with your reading, your listening, your writing, and your speaking areas. Now, you need to post your pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests every day, because then you're going to get some feedback from me and you can start making some changes, you can review some lessons, and you can begin improving those pronunciation, speaking, and writing areas of your language. So very important. Now, I don't know how much time you have, but depending on your time, I'm recommending 45 minutes a day reading, 45 minutes listening, maybe 1 to 2 hours going directly to my website for the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So those are my 3 suggestions. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Most students who use my course online, they typically improve about 5 to 10 points for each month that they study. Now that assumes they're studying. Now your goal is to go from 84 to 100. That's not a small goal, that's a big goal. Over 100 is a very competitive score. It means that if you're choosing more competitive universities, you might be able to get into a higher level university based on that TOEFL, but you're going to have to work if you want to get that score. So you ready to work? That's what you got to do. Alright, anyway, thank you very much, Tay, for your comments, and all the best to your high scoring TOEFL success.